Alright guys, welcome back. Today we're making a video I did not think we'd be making because we just got the 2K25 demo. About 3 hours ago it dropped, and we're here for it. So what we're going to do today, we're going to go through from the very first screen you see, MyPlayer creation, and we're going to play 9 holes. We're going to see how it plays, we're going to see what the new Evo swing's all about. Stick around if you're new, give me, subscribe, like the video. There's going to be a ton of 2K25 content coming. This is the first of many. So, that being said, let's get into it. First things first, we're going to pick the right stick. That's what we swing with. So let's see what we can get into here today. I'm so excited for this. I hope you guys are too. I didn't do any of the trailer videos or anything that others have been doing, but I wanted to make sure I got on for this, so. Alright. I don't know that we need a full-on, driver range, but I assume they're going to make us do this, so. First swing is a good one. The downswing is okay. Yep, same thing.
Try to push the swing stick forward smoothly and hit that white sweet spot on the contact.
I'm gonna try to breeze through this stuff and see where we go. But all right, we're into the chipping now.
Able to chip well around the green can be a real scorecard.
Still zoom in.
Very important to choose a good.
So they've changed the distances for the chipping. It seems like because this is only 14 yards.
Your intended target. Now let's see if we can dial in the right distance and get this chip into that target area.
So it looks like we just want to hit that full. It just kind of puts you right in there. And now it's going to show us the putting. A little bit downhill. This is the big one for me. Like, what is the putting going to look like in this game? And I think it's going to be very difficult. So we completed the lesson. This is lesson complete. Well done. You've completed your swing basics training. All progress will be saved from here to the full game. So anything you do in this trailer or in this demo will transfer over to the new game. Let's get into creating our own player. I'm looking forward to seeing what we get for, customization options. And we're about to find out. Let's see what kind of stuff we can do. Type A, Type B. So that guy is a little bit in better shape, maybe. Oh, it's a guy girl. Okay. Why is this? Looks like a dude over here, Type B. Okay. That's weird. We're going to go Type A. Let's see what we got for body shapes. Okay, we can make him large. Holy. Guy's a unit. With no muscle definition either. Should we just make a tank? Like a little 411 chode? For the content, for the... What's up, man? How we doing? Okay. I don't know if we can do 411. Maybe let's see how tall you can go. Okay, you go 6'6", still an absolute unit. Let's see. I mean, I want to make him fat, but not like massive. Let's do this. This looks like a good place to start. Zero muscle definition. We're just out here drinking beers, enjoying life on the golf course. So this looks like a good start. Let's go back and see what else we have. See what we got here. Okay, we got different heads. All right. I mean, it definitely looks a lot better than 2K23. There's some good detail. Look at that hair movement. Look at that. All right, nice. So far, I like what I see. I actually think I like the first character probably the best out of all of them so far. Skin customization. Let's see what we got going on in here. Okay, you can do moles. Mole opacity. I don't know what opacity means. Doesn't seem to have done much of anything. Oh, hold on. Are they going to come out now? I don't know. Okay, there's one on the forehead. Honestly, no need for that. Weathering? I could definitely go for a little weathering. You know, I'm getting up there in age. Let's go for 5. We'll get that down a little bit. We don't need freckles. I feel like some of this stuff is just not necessary, but I think a lot of people will kind of like the fact that they can do many different things. Pitted cheeks, and then what does this mean? Oh, good lord. Okay. That's an option I wouldn't have guessed they put into this game. Kind of unique. I actually like the fact that they put this in here. I'm not going to use it, but that's kind of cool. All right. Some of that stuff is good. I don't want to spend a ton of time on this. I do want to go through it so you guys can see what's going on, but I don't want to spend an hour in the customization lobby. I just don't. But we are going to change our eye color. We're going to match my beautiful eyes. I don't know if anybody can see those babies, but we'll match those things up. Make them blue. What I really want to see is what we got for like... all right, so I mean, this is good customization. You can do eyes, nose, ears, mouth, cheeks. They got everything. People, I assume, are going to make some crazy things here. For us personally, I don't think we need to go too crazy. What we are going to do, though, is change the hairstyle. Have a little fun with that, probably. And then we'll move on to what everybody is here for, really, is probably the golf, right? So, I mean, look at the movement in that hairdo. That is nice. Okay, we gotta find a... I mean, I like the looks of this right here. Oh my good lord, yes. Okay, I don't need to see the rest of them, I don't think. Honestly, I really don't. This is it. This is the one. Let's choose the hair color, because I feel like... let's go with something a little bit more fun, you know? Oh boy. We can do all... Oh boy. Okay, what do we want? I mean, I think we go blue. Blue's a good color. Let's apply that. Oh, you can do secondary colors as well. Oh man, there's so much you can do with this. I'm only gonna scratch the surface of this. I don't think we need to go insane here, like I said. Why did it not turn blue? What happened there, I wonder? Let's that had to have been me, I would imagine, right? I'm struggling here. Just bear with me. Bear with me. We're learning, everybody. We're learning. Let's apply that. Now go back. I must have hit select on a different color on accident there. Okay. Let's go back. Oh, look at that. Oh, man. It puffs out the back. It actually looks realistic with like what you would put a hat on for that. We don't need makeup. We're going to skip that. Okay. Let's go right into the archetype. This is what everybody was looking for, right? Archetype, gameplay. I've been very curious about this as well. So let's go through these really quick. We'll pick one, and then we'll get moving. Greenskeeper is a specialist with a putter in hand. However, so much time spent on the greens means less time spent reading the lies and shape shots. Strengths are the putt weight and the putt rhythm and your putt contact. But it looks like the power is maybe a bit low. Your transition looks a little low, and your recovery is low. Powerhouse clearly is a ball striker, right? Somebody who's out there to smash the ball around. I don't know in this game what it's going to be. We're going to do some testing and see, obviously. But that's for later in life, right? For now, we're just going to see what one looks the best. So this one gives us good power, rhythm, and it gives us a power drive. Technician may be something I look into in this game. Just due to the fact that you have that angled shot. I think that's going to play a huge factor in how we play. So the power is low here, but they have good swing path correction, which correction is going to be huge in this game. And contact. So that is interesting to me. And the putting is not awful. The contact is not great on the putting, but let's see what the Sculptor looks like. See, like, Sculptor actually has better correction. It has good shaping, which will probably help with your spin and loft as far as that stuff goes. And their power is really good too. Where they struggle is the putting. And yeah, just the putting alone is really bad on this build, but everything else is pretty good. And then the Magician has contact and recovery, but struggles in, again, putting. So it looks like, honestly, I think early look, right, without having taken a single swing in this game, Sculptor looks very interesting to me because I think correction is going to be a really, really big stat for us guys. So let's select this archetype and move on to our info. That would be B-Dan. Learn the name. You're going to hear it a lot. And I guess the last name would just go with plays, right? Match the channel name, match the Twitch, match it all, right? That'd be B-Dan Plays. We don't go by any pronouns here. We're just some dude out here. Nationality. You know we're from the USA. Because we are just some trash USA scum. That's all we are here. We're right-handed. And our ball flight, I believe. So guys, this is going to deal with our offset. If you want to hit a fade, it's going to be like if you ever played 2K23. Your swing, if it was to the left, which would be for a right-handed golfer, would be a pull swing, will actually be a fade swing in this game. And your draw line will actually be out to the right. So like for me, I hit a push swing in 2K23. I'm looking for a draw swing in this game. So I think this is what we're going to play here. I'm going to finalize this, man. Your archetype cannot be changed. So that's interesting. We're going to confirm it because I actually feel decent about it. And let's see what happens from here. I don't know if they put us straight into a round. We're going to... I think for this video, we'll play on the pro settings, whatever their ranked settings, what I think their ranked settings will be. And then later on, we'll do another video of more TGC stuff and what we think the new swing might look like. Now that you've completed the training, it's time to shine. We've dropped you on hole 10 of the renowned course of TPC Scottsdale. Let's get golfing, shall we? Okay, so our swing looks very straight. And I'm wondering if that's a setting. I'm actually going to go into the settings really quick before we even take a shot. And get into the difficulty. And look what they have us on. So it's on perfect swing. We're not doing that. So let's just go to pro, which I think will be what, you know, your ranked play and all that will be. Take a quick look. I love that they put the pin preference out in this game. And we're going to go meter only just because I'm used to playing with the meter only. And then what I want to do is go into the display and HUD. And I want to put all my information in the HUD instead of on the marker. I think this is something that everybody should do right away. This is going to put all your information in the bottom right-hand corner of the screen. And it's going to make things a lot easier for you to see what's going on. So let's back out and let's see what this looks like now that we've changed a couple settings around. It looks exactly the same. Let's take a shot and just see what happens. My first instinct is this moves a lot faster. Okay, so it did move to the right, and that swing is not bad. It's open with a pull. And from what I've seen, if you're open, it's going to push to the right for a righty. If you hit obviously at the bottom, if it's a pull, it's going to go left. I think the early strat, from what I've seen of other players, that I haven't seen this mentioned yet. Like for me personally, this is my swing line, right, left to right. I'm looking for a pull on the bottom and an open on the top to try to hit a straight ball. That's going to be my early strategy into this game. So we have a great lie out of the rough. The rough looks really good, by the way. I don't know how good the graphics, how good you can tell on the video, but I can tell you in person, the grass looks a lot better. This, like, you can tell there's been work to it. So now, as far as this goes, it looks like the left stick is now your spin and the right stick is loft, just based on the fact that the ball, although that says high draw now. Okay, so, and this changes the way it moves left and right. I don't know if you guys can see that on the screen. So if I want to hit a fade, I could actually move my line to compensate and make, like, that's probably closer to what my shot looks like normally. The problem is it changed our distance, right? So let's change this, and then let's make a shot and see what happens. All right, so it's a pull open, just like we talked about. And it's a pretty straight line. Like, that's a good shot. And I'm sure when we move to master, it's going to be a lot different, right? So this is, like I said, it's 2 swings into it. We do have a birdie putt. And now we get to see what the putting is all about. So our putt meter is on the right here. I don't know if we get vibration. Let's find out. Okay, so you do get vibration. And we're trying to hit a straight swing here. Okay, so it takes forever to pull the putter back. Hey, Veninator. How you doing, man? Of course I know your name, brother. I'm doing well. How are you? The demo so far, we're through 1 hole. It looks really good. I'm pleased. I'm pleased so far. And we're going to keep going over it because this is all going straight to YouTube. All right, so it looks like no wind. They've made the wind meter a lot smaller. Let's just aim center fairway. It's a little open and a pull, but that pull is big. Okay, so that's an 8.5 degree pull, and it pulled the ball. Okay, so now we get to see about the drop system, though. So this is back on line or lateral. Okay, so we get a line drop, a lateral drop, or back to the previous position, which means they've definitely improved the drop system. We'll have to see exactly how good it is as we play a bit more, but I'd have to say the first look on that seems decent at the very least. Okay, a little pull, little open. This should go pretty straight because the degrees match. So it went a little to the left, but overall, it did roughly what I thought it would do once the ball got into the air, which is a really good sign. It's a good sign when you, like, first turn a game on and you hit a shot and you think it should make sense, and then it actually does make sense when you hit it, like, based on where it went. So a little push, close. Wow, we crushed that. Okay, so I think that's probably due to the fact that our putt weight is really bad. And that's something we'll just have to work with, I think, as we go. I'm not really concerned about the score here. I'm more so concerned with how the game feels. So we're going to hit 6-iron here. It's down 8 feet, which you can see in the HUD. I like that the new HUD's in the bottom corner. I just think that's a nice touch. It clears up the top of the screen. It's a huge pull. And it's honestly, even on these pro modes, it's pretty punishing. Which is good. So let's loft and spin this and see. We have a 95% lie. So this should get out of there pretty decent. But look at the way this line is because of our foot lie. Pretty good shot. It's long, though. And the spin does absolutely nothing. So probably due to the fact, again, that our character has no skills, right? So all that loft and spin did absolutely nothing. Let's see how the ball rolls out. Like, this is what it gave us as a power. So let's just see how good that is. Okay, it rolls out forever.
Ooh,
It really does.
on the chip shot. Hopefully we can make this for bogey.
Okay. I mean, if the game feels pretty good so far. Like I said, we're only on pro. And hopefully I'm explaining what I'm seeing and feeling well. I think the big thing to do is you play a draw or a fade to help your line. I think that's a good start. So even though it adjusts your distance, if it helps your game, like, that's a good swing. You know what I mean? And we had to adjust it to get to where we thought we'd swing it.
That's not going to be good.
But the results were decent. Hey, Jambi. 95% is not your lie as far as I know. That's the percent of the club you're using. Okay, so that... You're talking in the HUD that 94, 97% is not your lie? Is that what you're saying? I mean, it changes with the club. Oh, you're talking about in the circle. Yeah, this circle, like, I'm using 100% of my shot here. Okay. I think we're on the same page there. So look at I can put a big fade on this, which is not really the way I would want to hit this shot, but it does fix the line. It's going to be a big change. Compared to 2K23, the swing is very, very different. And you don't get lie range on Master, Jambi says. Let's see what we have for shots. So let's try a flop shot. And just see what that looks like. I mean, we're actually too far away to flop, which is crazy. 33 yards. But we're only getting, we're not getting... Let's just hit it for fun. Let's just see what happens. Okay, I mean, I guess it did similar to like what you would think it would do.
I think this one's going just a tiny little bit to the left.
The vibration is... I don't know if Xbox and PlayStation are the same. But the vibration is very, very minimal in this game right now.
So far, so good. And a great
but it's in.
On this hole to bounce back after the bogey on the last.
So the putting is not as hard as I thought it was going to be. I thought the putting would be a little bit worse, but the early thoughts on that are just that it seems just fine. It's a big pull, which is going to bring us way offline. The camera angles are a little odd. I actually like the 2K23 camera angles better.
Careful getting out of here. Might not get all the
Jamie says the PlayStation vibration is not good either, so we're not alone there. All right, so we have a 79 to 91% heavy live range. Like, I mean, let's see what a wood does out of the rough, just for science, you know?
A little bit to the right on the approach
just
here.
A little bit of a push there. It came out probably better than it should have.
That's a missed green.
I think.
Okay, third shot.
All right, so we have a full wedge shot here that we can hit. This is from 54 yards, so the yardage is a lot different. I assume, again, that just relates back to the fact that we don't have any skills, right now. But we have a good lie. Let's see what this does. It seems like the ball rolls out a lot. We'll try to land it short and just see what happens from there.
That'll work.
I don't know the green speeds. Okay, so they're 134 greens. It seems like the ball rolls a lot more in this game than it did on the other game. But I mean, the putting feels pretty good. Again, we'll make another video playing on the. We'll get all our settings to the master TGC settings and see what that feels like, because I know a lot of you that watch our TGC players, excuse me. A big pull, but it was also a big open. Is it gonna hang on? The answer is no, it's not. Let's see what the drop does for this one, where we basically went straight over the water. So, I mean, that's a great line. That's right where it crossed into the water. We don't get a lateral drop, and we will go back to the tee. So the drop system so far looks really good, I gotta say. The angle, the ball angles in the air, I don't like them so far. That's my early take on that. I don't think they're great. So that pull does a lot more than the open at the top. Because our percentages were actually pretty close there. Again, let's go full loft and spin and see if we can actually get a ball to stop out of the bunker, which you should be able to get spin out of the bunker, but you just can't. You just can't right now.
Setting up here for the bogey.
All right, first long putt. Let's see what this looks like. All right, so we pushed it a little bit. I mean, we had plus 8% power, so that's... I think that's one thing where I overhit a lot of putts. It's going to be something in this game where the vibration is so bad that I have to really play under what I want.
Oh.
Even with the push, that putt didn't move at all.
Okay, here's a 5-footer.
It's just a big learning curve, I think. I think everybody's going to have a really big learning curve here. So this is 3 over, and this is on just pro settings. So there's a really big change in the game, which I think is good. I think the game needed to be a little bit tougher. I have a, so that's more of my swing, right? It's almost straight down, and then it veers up to the right. That's something I'm going to have to either take out of my game altogether or find a way around it. Or just try to play for that full swing and learn how to move the controller around or do something to help it.
And this will be your par putt here. I think we got a bit of a tilt to the right on this putt. Oh, this one's starting out okay. Still on track. Oh my goodness, it doesn't go.
And this is the first we've seen of this. I get they're like trying to do something there. I mean, the little tap-in animation. Like, if you're going to give the tap-in animation, just like, it's almost like just an auto putt, you know? Like, just have it step up and auto make the putt in 1 second and call it a day, because nobody's missing that putt anyway. So I don't see the need to make somebody make that putt.
All right, let's hope this stays in the fairway.
All right, so our miss so far is just big out to the left. Partials might be more of a thing in this game as well, depending on what we can do with fittings and all that. The game definitely is a big challenge upgrade.
Oh, could it be?
Hey, our first chip in a 2K25. And the chipping is a lot different. Like, that ball was only off the ground for Did it even hit the green? Like, look at that backswing, and it didn't even make the green. So there's a lot of... I mean, there's a lot of differences. There's a lot of things that we're all going to have to learn. And hopefully you guys stick with me, because I'm going to learn them. And I'm going to help you guys learn them, too, along the way. Let's try to hit a perfect swing. Instead of swinging my swing. So that's going to be a huge push, because I actually hit the bottom marker, but missed the top one by quite a bit. Watch out, people. Watch out, everybody.
Well, you didn't hit that one perfectly.
As far as the tempo goes, though, I think it's like almost gone away. Like the tempo, it doesn't feel like you can really miss a tempo like you could in 2K23. Oh, we almost made a bunker shot too. Imagine. Imagine that. So we're going to actually pull this back because we have a tendency to overhit.
Slipped through our fingers there. No good.
So I gotta say, the push on the putting, even though it says it's like 8% off, it doesn't actually move your putt too much. So similar to the last game where you could miss your putt line, which I've been missing my putt line, I'm thinking it's gonna move the ball over. And really, on Pro at least, it really doesn't. We'll have to do some more testing on that one, especially when we move to Master. But let's see what we get for equipment progression. We'll go through that, and then we'll get you guys out of here for today. Well, we learn a little bit more about the game. Okay, so, I mean, we didn't get much for progression there. And that's okay. I don't know. Here we go. So it looks like we got a swing path fitting, 2 swing path fittings, a ball pack, which is stupid, 50 VC, and that's because I invited a friend. If you guys want to, by the way, I'll leave the code in my description if you guys want to download the demo. Use my code. We'll both get free VC. It'll help everybody level up faster. And then you get the 9 VC for playing, which is 1 VC per hole, basically. So you'd have to play a lot of this demo to level up. But let's see if there's anything else. Like I said, I don't think there is for right now. Let's go through this. What we got here. We're going to dismiss this because this is just the trailer. But, so we got quick play, training, purchase the game, which has already been done. Career and Top Golf is back, which is, I don't know why Top Golf's in this game, to be honest with you, but. Matchmaking. Okay, so you got ranked matchmaking, ranked tours, which I'm interested to see the settings on that. I'm assuming they're going to be pro, and then online societies, which we are going to have a society this year, guys. So stay tuned. We're going to make a society that's cross-platform. I'd love to have everybody in here, so stay tuned for that. That'll be coming probably in March once we get settled into the game. Okay, and then the design, which you can't get into. New course, published courses. This is not for me, but this is the backbone of the game. This is the most important tab in this game. And that's just because without it, this game would die in 6 months, just like EA's game died. So, with that being said, guys, I appreciate you guys all watching. Make sure you drop a like. I'd really like to push this video out to the people. Let me know what you thought of it, and we'll see you tomorrow for another video.